Story of Magical River. Abdul lived in the colony behind the Imambara. He was a washerman by profession. Abdul would go to the neighboring village and bring clothes to wash and would go across the river, wash, dry the clothes and return by night. He had a donkey, Matangu, to carry all this burden. Abdul's work was gradually slowing down, because people had now installed clothes washing machines in their homes, due to which there was no longer any need for a washerman. This was the reason for Abdul's sadness. There was a shop of a big businessman in the city. His business was spread far and wide, hence everyone used to call him the famous businessman. There was a crowd of servants at Seth's place. Abdul greetings to the master. Seth, hello. Tell me Abdul, how did you come? Abdul, bus boss, work has become very slow. Seth, how? What happened? Abdul, you know, if a sewing machine is installed in everyone's house, then they will no longer get work. Seth, yes. Yes it is. So what do you think of doing now? Abdul, I will do whatever work I get. Seth, will you work for me? Abdul, sir, it would be a favor. Seth knew about Abdul's honesty and hence hired him to deliver the goods. Abdul now started working at Seth's place. His donkey, Matangu, was very useful for him in carrying goods. Abdul wanted quick money, so he kept as much wealth as possible on his back, beat Matangu if he did not work properly, and made him work the whole day without food or water. Matangu had also decided that he would now teach Abdul a lesson and would definitely take revenge for the beating. Once upon a time, Abdul had to take a sack of salt to the market on the other side of the river. He immediately picked up the goods from the warehouse, tied it on Matangu's back and left for the market. There was a river on the way to the market. One could go to the market only by crossing that river. Otherwise one had to walk 6 kilometers to reach the bridge. As soon as Matangu entered the water, he thought of quenching his thirst, stopped for some time and started drinking water. As soon as I came out, the weight on my back was much lighter. Matangu had a sack of salt on his back, which got dissolved due to being in water. Matangu understood that this is a magic river. After going into it, the weight decreases and the body becomes light. Matangu had now made it a habit to do this regularly. Due to this, Abdul remains very worried because the goods do not reach the right place properly. All the goods got washed away or got spoiled on the way. Abdul was troubled for a long time. Now he had decided to teach Matangu a lesson. Abdul brought a sack full of cotton from the market and tied it on Matangu's back. Today Matangu was very happy because the owner had tied a very light weight on his back. Matangu was walking cheerfully today. Today he was happy that his master had stopped harassing him. Matangu was forced by his old habit. He entered the water and started resting for some time. As soon as he came out, the weight on his back was more than before. It was heavier than usual. Not a single leg was ready to move forward because Matangu's body was being forced down due to the weight. Before Matangu could understand anything, the owner started beating him with his stick. Matangu now understood that this was the result of his actions. The way he used to trouble the owner every day, today the owner has taken revenge. After today's beating, Matangu never troubled his master again. Due to the magic river, Matangu's evening had come. Lesson: one should not betray one's confidants and friends by taking advantage of any situation. Because when the time comes, he can take revenge from you.